My name is OGUN. I'm a wedding photographer and I'm a lead photographer at EUCLASE Photography. The photography to me is interesting, you know. Why? Because of the primary reasons, you get to capture moments and you get to, you know, document moments, unguarded moments, show people's elegance, you know, from different sides. And it's fun for me, and it's also work for me. With Shadi and Kunle, I met both of them at different times. I met Kunle first here. Kunle happens to be the cousin to my friend, my very close friend. And I met him first at the wedding on a neutral ground without any attachment to my friend. So now we spoke, we got along. You know, he's not based there, he's based in the US. You know, and that was it. Then I think we met again when he came to Nigeria, and he told me he was getting married in the US. And I just tweeted him, like, you know, let me shoot a wedding for you. He said, yeah, fine, why not? And his traditional wedding was in New Jersey, while the white wedding was in Jamaica. So he showed interest and worked on it, and it worked out. And it was a very, very memorable wedding for me. And I think that was the first, maybe international, no, well, not really, I shot before then, but that was the first international gig that I actually really, really liked. Yeah, there were a lot of amazing moments during the wedding, but I think one that actually remember clearly was when we were about to take their portrait, the couple portrait, and it was in Jamaica. Of course, they had this, everywhere was blue. You have this view, amazing views, you know. And I saw one, like a small hut. You know, I told them to walk in there for us to take the portrait. So while they were walking, they were holding hands, you know, and it was quite in the middle of the walkway with the water. It was very, very symmetrical, and I thought that was very amazing for me. And that moment actually, I hold dearly to now. When the fact that it was a destination wedding, they just wanted to get, for them, I mean, they live in New Jersey, so New Jersey was more like, okay, where we live, and they're used to that. So they wanted something very, very different. And I could see that, I knew they actually loved the fact that they went away. Yeah, when the bride and the father was walking down to the, to the venue, you know, yeah, it was quite emotional for me, trust me. Yeah, this is funny because that wedding, I really shoot weddings with 2 cameras, you know. That wedding, a day before the wedding, the day before the white wedding in Jamaica, there was we had like a pre-wedding party, so to say. So it was a pool party, and everybody was there dancing, and I was taking pictures. And I was about taking like three women, like elder women, and I was facing them. While I was facing them, I was trying to get a proper view of the people I was taking. I was trying to so then I was moving back, getting space, and I actually fell in the pool. And my camera actually, that camera drowned, and to be honest, till now the camera doesn't come on. I lost that camera. So, and then on the wedding day, I found it very hard shooting with just one camera, but that wedding, that was when I learned to shoot with one camera, then switching lenses. I still do that till now. So I think that was very difficult for me, but that's true. For me, I think every destination wedding is actually distinctive, to be honest, from what I've seen. It's different. The feel is different, the vibe is different, because you're just out of all the whole noise, you know, and it's a secluded place. Everybody pays attention to you. The couple actually, the couple enjoys the wedding more, to be honest, you know, because they don't have anybody coming to hurry you up. Yeah, it's time, let's go get in the morning. So it's well organized, there's time. Most destination weddings are you have few people, so you can easily control them, you know, and you enjoy it more. I started working in the bank, yeah, and it was a good work, it was a good career, it was a good one for me. But it just got to a point where I wasn't too sure I could do that for too long, and so I had two options, either to get another job or to just quit and do something else, you know. I still kept the possibility of getting another job, but that wasn't coming forth, you know, as soon as just as quick as I wanted. And I started taking pictures there for fun, and it just came to my head. What if I took this more seriously? Can it be something I want to do and proper? Yeah, I thought about it, and I took a leave, and then I traveled, tried to do some short courses, And the passion, actually, the interest grew, and I just took it more seriously. And someday I just took the courage and I resigned. In 2014, that's what I've been doing since. And so far, I'm okay, I like it. I don't regret that I left. It doesn't mean that I'm rolling millions, right? But I like the fact that I left. Sumba and Moses, I met Sumba and Moses through the wedding planner. Why they don't live here. They live in California. And she spoke to me about them. She didn't even tell me anything about them. She only recommended me to them. She spoke to me about them. We spoke about the wedding. We negotiated. We agreed. And the bride contacted me, saying, okay, this is Sumba from Bisola Trendy B. I said, oh yeah, how are you doing now? So we spoke. And we spoke about that wedding in Nigeria. That wedding was in Nigeria, so luckily for me, I was going to New York like some weeks before their wedding. So I told her, and she said, we live in LA. If you come, why can't you come over and do our engagement shoot? I said, why not? Sure. And I got to New York, I bought them, and they got me a ticket. And I went, and I was with them for like two days. So we shot the pre-wedding. Then a few weeks after they came to Lagos, we had the wedding. It was nice, and they became more like clients that became friends to me. So till now, we still keep in touch, yeah. Yeah, my click moment from Moses and Sumba's wedding was in LA, when we had our engagement shoot. It was at Los Angeles County Museum of Art. I've actually dreamed of shooting there. That place, they have these lights all around, and people take pictures. I've seen a lot of pictures from there, amazing pictures, and I really looked forward to shooting there. So that was a very, very rare privilege for me to go and shoot there. We went there, and we had this amazing picture there, and I liked it. This wedding, I like the fact that the groom and the bride were down to earth. They were willing to do anything I told them to do. Not anything bad per se, but they were down for anything. I can remember when we were doing the engagement in LA. So this car we saw, the guy likes fast cars. So we went to this car lot. We're not sure they were allowed to take pictures there. This guy had to go and beg. He had to go and meet the MD of that car lot to beg them, like, please, can we take pictures? They said, no, it's not allowed. If you must allow you have to pay. This guy actually paid just for to take pictures close to one Ferrari like that. And I was like, just for these pictures, I like that, but it was a bit too much for me. But I had to stop it in an after see it was nothing. So for me, that stood out. It just goes to show that some couples go the extra mile to make sure you get the best shot. Yeah, it's just typical of any Nigerian wedding, because the wedding was in Nigeria and the venue was not too big, but very classy, because they didn't have too many crowd. They tried to control the crowd, but even at that, it wasn't easy. You have the crowd, people, the Lagos boys, everybody, and Lagos babes are there, trying to take pictures. I think that's typical, but then every time it happens, it's always a challenge, being in a Nigerian wedding. I like their love, actually. I like their love. They love each other so much, and each time I shoot a wedding and I see that, it just tells me that, bro, you can't do anything less, so, it's interesting. Wedding is very, very difficult, trust me. I feel that if you can easily be a wedding photographer, you can easily be a portrait photographer. It doesn't mean one is easier than the other. But because weddings, you have to be spontaneous. Wedding photography has a way of, improving your creative spontaneity. If you can be creative as a wedding photographer, I feel that you can equally be creative as a portrait photographer, because everything happens, and you don't get any other opportunity to document that moment. As a portrait photographer, you can make your sets, you can arrange your studio, everything. If you get it right, you can arrange it again. For weddings, once you miss it, You're Misty for life. So I feel that people who actually hire me to cover their wedding is a lot of things. It's a lot of trust. They have a lot of trust in me to do that. So wedding photography is actually not easy. It takes a lot. It takes a lot, trust me. Someone spoke to me about Abiba. Someone recommended me to Abiba. That was Kunle, the guy who's wedding I shot in Jamaica. Yeah, he spoke to Abiba about me, and Abiba contacted me. We spoke. Her wedding was in New Jersey. We spoke about it for quite some time. And I traveled to New York. Yeah, so we met ahead of the wedding. We spoke, we had a meeting, we agreed on how much it was and everything. So we decided to do the engagement shoot too. So we did the engagement shoot like a year after they got married, and I liked this wedding because for me it was a long one. We were in contact for over a year talking about this wedding back and forth, and the day came and it was quite a success. It was good. And my click moment from this wedding was when Abby was giving a speech. Abby looks like this kind of guy that doesn't cry. No emotions. He's just a hard guy, And at some point, he was reciting some. He had a recitation from the Quran. I don't know what it was. And I just saw this guy bringing down tears, and I was like, this guy, he can cry. So that was actually emotional. That was deep for me, and I had to capture that. So I think that was a click moment for me from that wedding. The crowd, it was difficult shooting. I had someone second shooting for me, but I still struggled to work, working. And the person I was working with I was working with the person for the first time. That's my second shooter for the first time. So it was a bit tedious for me. I didn't know what to tell him to do, but we managed and it came out well, actually. Yeah. The couple, they met while they were very, very young. I mean, they've been friends since childhood. I don't know when they've been dating since that time. Yeah, that's something I actually I admire a lot. I don't know how people do it, but it's huge. I think they actually have a childhood picture, that had both of them in it, and where they were friends. And I keep asking, how did they do this? They kept going till they grew up, and now they're married. I mean, that's special. A good day for me has to be the day that I get to take the kind of pictures I like and the kind of pictures that the couple likes. If I can achieve that, I mean, that's for me, that's primary. Then maybe after party, of course, and the matchups. Yeah, an embarrassing moment for me was when I was shooting a wedding, and where you had dignitaries, a lot of dignitaries at the wedding, and I was meant to take a group picture. My battery died. So it was embarrassing, but they didn't know, actually. I just pretended and I just let it go. I missed that shot. Well, luckily, my assistant got that shot and we were able to salvage the situation. But it was quite embarrassing. I met Remy and Segun's wedding, at the Lagos wedding, through mutual friends. And we got talking about our wedding. Yeah. And it was last year. And Remy, the bride, became a friend. I mean, we are actually friends, really. Even after the wedding, we became friends. Yeah, it was a good wedding, too. My click moment from Remy and Segun's wedding was shortly before, or shortly after the first dance, just about when the after party was about to start. Segun looked like someone who doesn't dance. He's a bit reserved. He doesn't talk too much. Remy is the life of the party kind of babe, And the after party started, I saw Segun on that level. And I thought to myself, hey, Segun, you can dance? It was special for me because I saw this guy dancing like something else. It was good. Trust me, it was interesting. And for me, that was a click moment for me. I actually have a picture of them while both of them were dancing. It was good. I still look at this picture and I liked it. Okay, the fascinating thing about the wedding as a whole, I think, before the wedding actually, I got close to Remy. Remy any wedding I shoot, I usually don't. I keep it at the professional level, although you can be friendly, but at the professional level. Rennie was the one who I actually became friends with. We spoke about things beyond weddings, really, and for me, I think that was special. We still talk. We're still friends. We still talk. Yeah, my philosophy about photography: find your niche, find your style, and stay true to it. And improve on it, right? But then sometimes too, you need to be able to adjust to what people want, what your client wants. But you have to be very careful too, so you don't go out of your style too. So you need to be tact when it comes to finding your style and improving on it. And find your market, find your clients, understand who your clients are. Not everybody can be your client. Find your clients and give them the best. And of course, each time you work for the kind of clients you want and they like it, you're going to get more of them. Yeah. I knew Modely just officially before her wedding. I met her properly at Rennie's wedding. She was on the train, and in fact, I think we had a short video, at Rennie's wedding. So she was on the train, we spoke just briefly. Then after Rennie's wedding, we kept it going. We spoke about the wedding. She told me about her wedding and everything. She showed me the date, She fortunately, Modely is a cousin to my friend's wife, so it became a family affair, and yeah, that's how that went, And the click moment for me at the wedding was during the first dance. Yeah, the first dance. The hall was quite moody. The mood lights were much, and I needed more light, So, and there was this light that came from the top, like more from like the concert lights, that came through the roof down to the couple, and I had a moment from there. That shot, it's amazing. I look at that shot every time, and I like it. Yeah, they were quite easy to work with, and both of them are actually cool-headed people. And I like that a lot, yeah. Emotional, yeah. Like the traditional wedding. So there was the time Modely was coming up to meet the groom. I think the groom was looking at her, and I saw just one one drop of tear. And yeah, that got me. The fascinating moment for me at that wedding was at the church, yeah. There was a time Modely knelt down and they were singing worship songs, and when I saw Modely kneel down, she was right in the spirit, like she was praying. Seriously, you could see the passion in her face, and I was like, this woman is in the spirit. So that got me, really.